Where do you see yourself doing more like voice acting in the future? Or like where's your passion at the moment? Like what do you care most about tier list?
Damn, that's a great question.
Also, can I just say,
Sure.
to add to your thought process, what's like your dream job? Because like Brittany Broski said, I think when she was on The Yard, she talked about like her dream was to voice act in Disney. I don't see you as Disney dream, but like what is like the dream role?
Dream role? Oh man.
I'm not even on the website, you asshole. What the hell?
Not even on the website? What is that? Yeah, I know. I've asked them to update it.
Okay, fine. That's someone else's fault.
We'll get it. And also, I feel like I've been on your stuff, you're on my stuff. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Unless there's people out there that are like, what the fuck is Cutie? Copium?
Just kidding. Right. I really don't care.
Gotta be JoJo?
I just like to give him shit. Oh, really, JoJo?
I'd love to be in JoJo. That'd be pretty hype. I also would love to be in Black Butler as just a background voice as well. Just some anime just because they have some personal connection.
Okay.
As for voice acting roles, I just love being in anything animated or game. I just love it so much. I love the characters.
Like an Elden Ring voice would be crazy.
I'd love to do an Elden Ring
voice. Yeah.
That would be so fucking good because I feel like I'm literally ready. I'm British. Put me in. Put me in. Half these people are just British and Welsh. And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Just saying, Blythe should have been me. He's Welsh. It should have been me.
How do you get the audition? Do you know?
I don't even know. That's the hard part. Is that I think unless you're in like the right circle. So this is how voice acting is really weird in that sense, where like you could be in literally the biggest agency, but if you're not like just on the list of people they're sending out the audition to, you just don't get it unless. This happens quite a lot where someone hears that like I heard that Cutie told me because maybe you're a voice acting friend. You'll be like, you read for a role, and I'll be like, bitch, I didn't get that. So I could be like, some people go to their agent and be like, hey, I heard this is being read for. Can you get me?
Can you figure it out? Yeah, get me in.
And that happens a lot. Nepotism, bro. Every part of the entertainment industry is basically like nepotism, but like advanced. It's all about who you know. It's everything about who you know, and the voice acting especially.
Have you thought about like DMing people that were on the last, like, I don't know, like in JoJo or in a show and being like, hey
guys, would love
bitch.
to. Hey, if I would not mind being obnoxious about it. Like, hey man, just give me a voice.
Yeah,
just give me a voice.
You start schmoozing.
You do have to schmooze a lot. It does kind of suck.
It takes so much time to schmooze.
It takes a lot of time to schmooze.
Well,
but, you know, but in terms of like tier list of what I prioritize, you know, I'd love to do more voice acting. The problem with voice acting is that it takes a long time, and relatively speaking, the pay is a lot less than like making content or streaming and stuff. And
so it's hard.
It's also at inconvenient times because I'm in Japan. So I normally have to wake up like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Jeez.
And like wake up and I'm like, all right, time, okay, fuck.
Yeah,
time, all right.
let me steam my voice.
Yes, it's time to kill Ganthor or something like that. You know, you're like, all right, shit. So it kind of just, it's a little tough and I have to really like wait what it is. But I really want to do more of it because I just think it's cool.
Right.
It's just so cool. Especially like being able to play video games I voice in. I love doing that. Because I think that's a fun stream as well.
Right.
Be like, yeah, guys, it's me.
Yeah, that would be cool. It's like that. Michael Reeves was just in that crab game.
Yeah, which is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that they put him in there. That was great.
Yeah.
So I think right now it's like streaming, and I love doing the. It's not even because it's like to me. A lot of people are like, oh, he does a lot of charity stuff. I don't do the charity stuff because I'm like, man, I want to just do charity. It's like I like these event ideas that just are made for charity.
Right.
So it's like, I just love this idea a lot. That sounds like I'm like, I don't care about charity.
Yeah, now it sounds like.
To me, it's like, if the show didn't make sense for a charity thing, I just wouldn't do it.
Right, of
To
course.
me, it has to be, the show has to be improved by the charity aspect.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like these are two things that I just really wanted to do. Auctions, for some reason, I just love the energy.
It's so funny.
I love it. And then cycling, you need a reason to cycle across Japan. I feel like for me, there needs to be a story.
Yeah, no,
and the
I agree.
story is like raising money.
It's the charity.
Yeah, the challenge, right?
Because otherwise it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay. If I just cycle, I mean, it'd be cool, but it would be like, all right, like, okay.
I guess you could do one of those like straight line challenges.
Yeah, and I guess that's about that. The challenge there is the straight line, right? And that's like trying to stick to it, the drama of that. So, yeah, I mean, you know, so I think like streaming is my priority, then voice acting, and then, you know, whatever else comes my way.
Do you have siblings?
I have 3 brothers.
Really? I think we've talked about this actually.
Yeah, because I guess Mormons typically have a lot
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're crazy.
How many siblings do you have?
Well, I've got 3 like normal siblings and then 6 step siblings.
Holy.
So I had a crazy life a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I got 3 brothers, and someone asked, am I the youngest? No, I'm second youngest.
Okay. And you're the only one that lives in Japan though, right?
Yeah, one of them lives in Canada, one of them lives in Japan, that's me, and one of them lives in like Scotland.
Your poor parents?
No,
Are
they
all
love it.
alone?
They love it.
Oh, do they?
Because they love traveling.
Oh,
they
that's
love
great.
It. So they love it. They're like, oh, well, maybe we go to Canada for Christmas, then we'll go for Japan in spring, and then we'll hang out with the guy who lives in Scotland.
Right. That's not a bad place.
Yeah, Scotland's nice. Scotland's beautiful.
How long have you been streaming?
I looked at this the other day. Since 2022.
2022? That's
Is it
not that
2022?
long.
No, 2021, 2022.
Okay,
Not
so
long at
3
all.
years.
Yeah, not long at all.
No, that's not
Wait.
very long. That surprises me.
Is that right, chat? Is that right? I think it's right, right? Is that right? Someone check my stuff. I don't know. Yeah, not that long. 3 years,
Yeah.
4 years, tops.
Okay.
I think so. I used to do a lot of, I have been on Twitch for a very long time.
Your whole chat is telling you wrong.
Someone said 3 years.
Wrong.
Someone said 3 years.
Wrong.
4.5. It doesn't feel right in my soul. Okay, okay. That's a little dramatic.
No, I believe that
A
person.
little bit dramatic, guys.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
2020, no with Iron Mouse. Wrong. Oh, not really before. I did YouTube, so I think people are maybe
Okay.
confusing my presence. Maybe, I don't know. But I was on Twitch, so I occasionally did a stream. But it was
Okay.
more like I'm sure you know when like a YouTuber's like, hey guys, I'm doing a thing,
Yeah,
I'm streaming
I'm doing
for
a
one day.
stream, yeah.
And they're like horrible at it, and like the shit looks all awful, and that was me. That was me.
Okay.
I used to do 24-hour streams.
Was that like your first, like some of your first stuff?
Yeah, my first. So the videos where like you took for the streamer, which I have no idea how you got that. I don't even know. I tried to find those videos
Really?
for the streamer. I couldn't find it.
That's funny.
And yeah, I used to do like a lot of League, because I was addicted to League. So it's
That's
bad.
funny.
Yeah.
That was like your first. Do you have like when you first started streaming? Like
Yeah.
I
2020,
remember
July 2020. So 4 years. Sorry, 4 years.
the first person that followed me when I first started streaming. His name was Ice Truck Killer, and he scared the shit out of me. And then I didn't go live again for like a few days because I was like, that was
Because of that
scary.
name?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
What?
it's gonna murder me.
What?
Do you have like a beginning story when you first?
Oh wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Wow. So when I first started, like getting scared of
Yeah,
everything?
everyone said it's a Dexter reference, but like I had never seen Dexter.
Oh, I've watched Dexter.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, oh man, that's so funny you asked that. I was deathly paranoid that I would get sued for doing those prank calls.
Oh, right.
The
That
only
kinda makes
reason
sense.
why I called American places was because I knew they couldn't like get me.
Oh, it's way too hard. Yeah.
I was like, they can't do shit.
Yeah, no.
And
No, they cannot.
and also I would only call, and I googled this too, and I was like 19. I googled like one-sided consent recording laws.
Oh, yeah.
So even if they try to sue me, it was in a state where like I was legally allowed.
That's
like,
so
that
funny.
One person was able to record.
Yeah.
And I was like, ain't no way a lawyer's gonna figure this out.
Right.
Like try and figure out the legality mess of this. So, but I was terrified that like
That's
Walmart
so
would come knocking and being
Yeah.
like, take down those videos, son. But they don't give a fuck. I was so stupid.
No.
But when you're a kid, you
Also,
think
it's funny
like,
because
you're
like
worried.
they would send a cease and desist first.
Yeah, and then
you
I would just stop.
delete 'em,
Yeah,
and
now I
it
know
was
that.
Yeah.
Now I know that because I've actually had that problem as well.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
happened to you?
That was a whole nother thing.
You're not allowed to talk about it?
No, I can.
Okay.
Nothing happened in the end. They kind of dropped it.
Oh, what was it?
They were threatening. So this is a fun story.
Okay.
I feel like I should like not bring this up much,
Oh,
but I don't mind talking about it because I think it's a fun story.
okay. Nobody. Hey,
Guys,
zip
just
it.
don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
I did
This is for us.
I did this video one time in 2020. It was like right at the start of the pandemic, where I where I became a Fiverr voice actor, and I went like
Oh,
I didn't
cool.
like tell anyone I was doing it because I wanted to see what it was like,
Yeah.
and I ended up getting like contacted to do a Samsung ad, and they underpaid the shit out of me.
Oh, really?
But I was like, you know what? It'd be great for the video.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Yeah.
And then I also didn't know what it was for. So they didn't tell me what the ad was. I just got lines and none of it indicated like Samsung or anything. So it came out and I was like, what the fuck? they just made me do a Samsung ad.
That's so interesting.
And then I featured it in the video.
And this was Fiverr?
Yeah, I featured it in the video. Story you told, I did tell on Trash Taste, but I was very pissed off because they struck down my video. They copyright struck me, and they were not willing at all to let me use that ad in any capacity. And
that's insane.
And I got really pissed off because they wouldn't even let me remove the strike. I asked them.
Yeah.
I was talking with the production company because the production company did it on behalf of them. And I remember I was like, hey man, could you like get rid of it?
Yeah.
And they were like, nope. And I was like, I literally just get rid of it and I'll take down the video.
Yeah.
I promise I'll do that.
Yeah.
I tried to call them up, everything, they wouldn't do it. And then they were like threatening to sue me because then I talked about it on Trash Taste.
Oh
like,
my God.
I got really angry about it because I was like, why did they do that? And then it kind of dragged on for a little bit. And then one day the CEO just contacted me on like Christmas Eve and was like, hey man, we're all chill. It's all cool now. I think because they were getting, they viewers, you guys are bad. They were leaving bad reviews on Google, and they were making things a little tough for them. So it was bad. I told them not to do that. But I think that kind of made them be like.
Kind of cool though, chat. It's kind of cool that you did that, even though you shouldn't have.
You should not have done that. That was bad.
Hey, don't
that
do that.
That's cringe.
Don't do that. Don't.
But
do
anyway,
that.
and then eventually they were like, we don't want this smoke. So then they backtracked and nothing came of it. And actually they wanted to call me. And I was like, you know what, I'm down to call. And then he just never talked to me. and then it came full circle where like 2 months ago, I finally got sponsored by Samsung for the first time ever.
That is so full circle. Do you think they know? Do you think they like?
No, no way. No, if they knew that, they would not have done it.
No,
so this is why I'm
kind
of like hoping that like, no one, just don't talk about
That's cool. That you should do that again. You should do a Fiverr video again.
But you know what's crazy is that I love Samsung.
Really?
I actually use Samsung phones. I like Samsung. Like, you know, I'm not one of those guys like, guys, I love the new Samsung. And I'm like, fucking whip out my iPhone, you know what I mean? Like, I use all my goddamn things. I fuck with it. And also, so do you.
Yeah, my stream phone is Samsung.
Your stream phone, yeah, right. Yeah. Their cameras, top notch. I have two.
They're really good.
I have two of the new phone. One to stream on, which I should have bought. I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, it's fine. It was fine.
I have one for me because I like it, and one to stream on because the camera is insane on that thing.
Yeah, it's really good.
The camera is godlike.
Anytime you guys see me, the Taylor Swift concert that I streamed was on the phone. Was on the Samsung phone.
And it caught Ludwig's.
I mean, that I definitely didn't stream. Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, that definitely seems super legal and like cool and chill.
Well, she gave me permission.
Yeah, right, because you're the #1 Swiftie.
Yeah, she gave me permission. She said, "Go ahead, bitch."